Mongoloids, rise up! Tonight, we dine at Mongolian Grill, because Khatun is coming on January 23rd, and this time there's no inclement weather to stop the horde from decimating the knights and samurai. Jury's still out on the Vikings though, but my experience in AoE 2 tells me that they don't stand a chance. So get ready to learn Mongolian, buddy. The newest Outlander and first assassin added to For Honor since mid-October 2018, Khatun left the bow and horse at home, but brings aptly named sabers such as the Tools of Peace, Harmonious Empire, and Imposed Truce. With 2 armor sets and 3 variations, each with their own alternates, Khatun's armor works exactly how players should expect, with alternate sets giving different visuals and color control. To better show how this works, I will be using the Hypnotic Extravagance color palette and Piss material, as it may be the greatest combination in For Honor's existence. To cleanse your blurred vision, here's the 4 unique executions. Unfortunately without blood and dismemberment, because I'd like to keep this video monetized as we now have another mouth to feed. And now for the most important consideration when picking up a new character, the emote spam. Her signatures aren't bad, but I definitely wouldn't have hated a little celebration on horseback. Khatun arrives alongside the Khatun's Peace event pass, where you can get a special outfit, ornament, and effect for every hero. There's also the limited time Flowers of Death mythic outfit and DDT finisher available for all heroes. But what good is an execution if you don't know how to get a kill with a hero? Thankfully, the world's first Reputation 15 Khatun is here to help you. Khatun has all versions of a 2-hit chain, and can also use her zone, sprinting light, enhanced dodge light, or dash heavy as openers. She earns the title of soft feint specialist by being able to change these heavies into an opener light or heavy in another direction which restarts her chain, or into a kick that guarantees a finisher light. Now in year 1 or 2, that would be it, hero complete, but we're in year 8, almost year 9. We haven't even touched the fun stuff yet. Dodging during these heavies or after any of these moves outside of a whiffed kick will flow into Fear and Fury, a sprint that automatically deflects any non-orange attacks and can link into an opener light or zone, and it's one of 4 ways to access Bloody Wrath. Bloody Wrath can hold opponents for wombo combos, but to see just how useful it is with friends, be sure to check out Freeze, the For Honor Info Hub, or one of the comp guys because I just don't have the time to figure all that out. You can use Bloody Wrath by throwing a heavy after Fear and Fury, a deflect, guard break, or a parry. This pin can be followed up with a quick light attack, a hyper armored zone, if you've got the time, a heavy for 2 ticks of 10 damage each, or you can resist the urge to press buttons and toss your opponent into a wall. Each of these follow-ups finishes your chain, and you can't flow back into Fear and Fury afterwards. As for Khatun's max punishes, a heavy parry gets you a light attack, a light parry guarantees Bloody Wrath with a heavy for 28 damage, or you can delay a heavy for 24 damage and chain pressure. Guard breaks also guarantee Bloody Wrath, although it's less damage than on a light parry. On a wall splat, you get a neutral heavy for 24 damage. But at max range, you can actually heavy, soft feint with a dodge, and throw your unblockable heavy and heavy follow-up. On out of stamina and revenge knockdowns, you get a light into heavy into Fear and Fury for pressure and a lot of damage. While it'll deal less damage and have tricky timing, you could set up a gank with Bloody Wrath by soft feinting a heavy into a dodge into the unblockable heavy. The outright damage numbers if you're doing it solo are lower, but like I said, the gank potential is there. Now if you're doing a punish with Bloody Wrath and your opponent's back is against the wall, ignore the desire to spam the heavy button and wait a second if you want bigger numbers and a bigger dopamine hit. There's no reason to use this on your knockdown punishes since they deal less damage than the light and heavy, and a wall splat negates a lot of damage if you're setting up for a gank anyways. But of course, if there is no wall and instead a 2-foot drop into water, it's lethal. Khatun has the offensive perks, so Galestorm, Devourer, Early Reaper, Endurance, Survival Instinct, Crush Them, and Headhunter, which is never a bad choice. Her unique feats also encourage her relentless playstyle, removing the stamina cost from soft feints, getting bonus damage after landing a Bloody Wrath follow-up, lowering the defenses of enemies after scoring a kill, or instant access to Bloody Wrath with her tier 4. Yes, it can be used when out of stamina, you just can't follow up, and yes, it can be parried. Khatun Mythbusters, closed. Otherwise, you can choose from Rush or Bounty Hunter in tier 1, Inspire or Executioner's Respite in tier 2, Tough as Nails or Punch Through in tier 3, and Aerostorm or Regenerate in tier 4. Now you can play Khatun and stay one step ahead of the competition. There's my legally mandated dad jokes. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your patience. I've got some Total Warhammer 3, Baldur's Gate 3, and Hitman 3 videos all in the works. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video.